I know you guys can't see behind me, but it is so pretty. It's snowing, it's so stunning. The problem is, especially in like the tri-state area, as soon as it stops snowing and it just turns into slush within like an hour, and it's like slippery, it's a hot mess, it is not pretty at all anymore. But I love looking at the snow when it's like falling. It's so romantic and pretty. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and talk about today's video, which is going to be all about the new Skims shapewear by Kim Kardashian West. And I'm so excited about this. This is what the box looks like. They actually sent like the perfect box to fit all the product, which is nice. I like cannot stand it when a company sends a huge box for like a tiny little product. So they didn't waste any product in that way, or like a box in that way. And inside is this packaging right here, which is like their campaign. It is very cool, I will tell you guys this. So here's the close-up of the campaign, and you can see right here all of the different skin tones that the shapewear comes in. And speaking of skin tones, I think it's so cool that they have so many different skin tones available for shapewear, because I have never really seen that done before. I always really see like a pure black shade. I've seen some white, like really light ivory shades, and then of course like the really light cream shades. But there's like never really anything in between. So the fact that they did this, I think it's pretty freaking cool. And it is catering to a very large audience. So campaign, I think, is brilliant. I also love like the short videos that they did featuring real women. Let's go ahead and talk back about the packaging here. It's really nice. It's like this soft material, but let's be honest, I'm gonna just throw this out at the end of the day. But it is nice. And then inside, of course, is the actual shapewear. For me, my problem area is, of course, like my belly area. I've talked about that many times in the past, and I always wear Spanx whenever I wear dresses or jumpsuits or even certain tops. I always wear Spanx, and I love shapewear. Like, it just makes me feel confident. There's nothing wrong with that. You do you, whatever makes you feel confident. So I always love to find something that's gonna just like kind of really make everything nice and tight in my belly area. So when I saw the solution wear shorts, especially in like the black color, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get this because I wear so many dark clothes and this will kind of go with everything. So I wanted to have that, and then I did order other things that are more closer to my skin tone. But anyway, going back to the material, it feels really nice and soft and thin. That's like the one thing that I'm noticing, is that it doesn't feel heavy. And in terms of stretchy, it is pretty stretchy too. I mean, it has to be, right? Like, it is solution wear, as they call it. And then there's also this like sticky part right here, which is so good to just make sure it stays nice and in place. It doesn't like roll down with certain tops, or if you sit down, it won't roll down. So overall, this feels nice, small, compact. I do like that. Same thing right here. It feels really nice and soft, which I really like. And this shade specifically works really nicely for my skin tone. I think this is in the shade Ochre, but I'll confirm that. I'll put it on the screen as I talk about each and every product. I feel like I'm going on and on, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start to show you these products, and then we'll get into demonstrating them soon as well. So the first here, this little baby one, is the Pasties, the nipple covers. And let me tell you, I love my Pasties. I usually buy them from Amazon, and I get so many questions about certain tops I wear. And everyone's always like, what are you wearing underneath? And a lot of times I either wear nothing, or I just like wear Pasties and I'm good to go. And when I saw these online, these looked very interesting. Like, look at this. They look like these teardrops. They feel very thin too. It almost feels like paper. I don't know. It almost feels like paper, but then right in the middle, can you guys see that circle right there? That's kind of like where your nipple goes, and this will help cover that in place. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Kim Kardashian has like this crazy viral picture of her like taping her boobs, and that was kind of like the inspiration behind this product. I've never really tried that technique, but I am very excited to try it out with this tape. The tape only comes in 3 colors, and this was like the medium skin tone, which is what I got. And this feels really, it kind of just feels like a fabric. But this is really made for those like deep cut blazers or if you just want to wear like a very open neck, you can just go ahead and tape up your girls and they're gonna stay in place. I think this is so freaking genius and I cannot wait to try this out. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna talk about in the studio here. Now let's go ahead and take this video in the living room and I'm gonna be trying out all of these products with you guys. Okay, let's go ahead, let's do this. I'm so excited. Okay, so here is the first shapewear, and this one, I have to tell you, I really like. First of all, the material is extremely thin. And right here, first of all, can you guys see how high it goes up? It goes up really, really high, so like right underneath your bra. And it just goes in so seamlessly, just like smooths everything out. And also, the color match is epic. I'm gonna go ahead and leave my exact color, this color, somewhere on the screen, probably like right here, along with the style name, the price, and the size that I got. The size for this fits amazing. I love it. I love how it just like shapes me so nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and try this on with like a piece of clothing. All right, fam, here it is with my favorite skirt ever. I wear this skirt all the time. I'm gonna link it below if I can find it for you. It's from Princess Polly. It's everything. But anyway, I love this because it just smooths everything out so nicely. Just ignore the fact that you can kind of still see it. The top is whatever. I'm just like focused on the bottom. It feels really comfortable. It gives me a nice shape. And I feel like I can really breathe in it, which is like a big thing because with a lot of shapewear, it's like hard to breathe in it, you know? This feels so comfortable. The material of this, I just have to tell you, feels extremely soft. And I am noticing that the sticky part, this part right here, is staying put really nicely. So I love all of that. Okay, so I'm wearing the second Skims, and I know you guys are probably thinking, well, you have a skirt on, and why is that? Well, I want to prove a point to you because this is a genius idea, and I personally have not seen shapewear like this ever before, but if I'm wrong, please let me know because I would love to link some other options in the description box below. Anyway, point is also, let me just quickly show you. This skirt on this actually goes on this side. The slit is actually supposed to be on this side, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, so as you guys can see, I have this skirt with a pretty high slit, yet you see nothing that I'm wearing inside. Except for over here, but we're not gonna talk about that. Anyway, you see nothing, right? Also, when I'm sitting down, you still see nothing. And normally, whenever I'm wearing shapewear with like a slit, you can kind of see it like come out to over here. With this, you see nothing. And here is why. Because the short part is only on this side. On this side, it's like cut out. Can you guys see that all the way up here? I think it's so genius. It's so cool. The only thing I will say about this, and I don't know if this is like a different size or what it is, but this one for sure feels a lot tighter for me. Like I'm kind of having a little bit of trouble breathing, but like the first one was so comfortable. This is not as comfortable as that. All right, we're here with Solution Wear Skims number 3. Whew. A little bit of trouble breathing with this because again this is kind of tight, but this one I did expect it to be tight because this is like very intense wear or something like that. Like they have it on their website. I'll put the name and everything, like I said, somewhere on the screen, but this is like for core control right here, and this is really just like sucking in this entire area, but it smooths it out beautifully, I will say that. So let me just kind of adjust it and show you guys. Like it smooths everything out so nicely. Here's the side. Also, I didn't realize this about Skims, but the back side, can you guys see? It's all see-through. Just want to point that out for anyone wondering. Anyway, let me go ahead and actually just throw on like a skirt or something, like a really tight skirt, to show you how this one works, because this one I can just tell is smoothing everything out so nicely. But let me go ahead and put on a skirt to show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so I have on my skirt, and after putting on my skirt, I have to tell you, ooh, like one tight thing on top of another, I basically can't breathe. And for that reason, I don't know if I would recommend this because it is tight. And I also was comparing the material of the black shorts, these one, versus the ones that I've tried, like the nude ones. And for some reason, this specific one feels very thick, compared to the other one. I'm kind of like indecisive on this. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not. It does do a great job, just like all the other ones. I mean, like, it is, you know, shapewear. It is going to kind of smooth everything out, give you a nice shape. It does do all of that. But putting it on with this skirt, my gosh, I'm like having trouble breathing. But anyway, let's also just go ahead and sit down to see what that feels like. And it's not too bad. I've noticed with the Skims, anytime I sit down, it actually feels more comfortable. So I don't know what's up with that, but this one I'm indecisive about. I do need to try it out, maybe again tomorrow with like another piece of clothing, and I'll let you guys know by tomorrow because I'm gonna post this video tomorrow if I end up keeping it or not. But if you are gonna order this specific one, just keep in mind this is extremely tight. By extremely, I mean it's very tight. All right, here is the last one, and think of this one as like the world's most comfortable, most flattering bathing suit, like one-piece bathing suit, because it is just so flattering on. Like, I love this one. I also really love the color against my skin tone. It is so beautiful and just like blends right in, and I feel like I can just wear pants and wear, you know, like the top like this and just go out because it just is so pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and actually put on a dress on top to show you guys what this looks like with a dress, but this one, no question about it, I love. And I'm also realizing that I prefer the material of the ones with the different skin tones. These are a lot more breathable. It's like a softer, thinner material, so I definitely prefer these for sure. But anyway, let me go ahead and put on a dress and I'll show you guys. Okay, so here is the last Skims, and I put on this sweater dress because I also wanted to try it on with like a winter outfit, and I love it. I think this is like one of my favorites for sure. I do still wish that I got it in a bigger size, but you know what? I think I'm gonna just like make it work with this one because I do like it a lot. And here's what it looks like on the back. It's so seamless, which is what I love. It's like you can't tell that I'm wearing anything underneath, you know? So I really love this a lot. All right, so that is it for my Skims video. And my favorite pick out of all the ones that I tried today, by far, is the first pair of shorts that I tried. Those were like the cutout ones. Those were everything. But what I'm gonna do is put a star next to my like recommended items / items that I'm keeping, and I will link everything in the description box below as well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's so different from me, but again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Before you head out, make sure to subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment below and follow me on all my social media, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!